Hi everyone, welcome. Today I want to teach you a little bit about fingerpicking, okay? Here's a really simple fingerpicking pattern that everybody should learn, and I want to give you a few chords to play with, a nice pretty chord progression, slightly jazzy, slightly poppy. You can tell me what it is, okay? Now, fingerpicking is one of the best things I think anyone could do on the guitar. It is beautiful, it's melodic, and you know, the big problem in the guitar world I find is that there's a lot of emphasis on strumming. Okay, and strumming, especially for beginners, can be quite boring. It can be quite hard because you need 4 chords, you need fast chord changes, and you need to fret every note in the chord. Finger picking, you can play fragments of chords, which is easier on the fretting hand. Plus, it's very melodic. Plus, it's really good technically for your picking hand. You know, for instance, I'm playing this pattern called the going up pattern. Okay, and I'm playing a G major chord, but I'm using a partial G major. Then I'm playing a G major 7. And I'm using a partial G major 7. Okay, if I was strumming that, it becomes difficult for a lot of people. You know, it's cool, but it can be hard. Okay, it can be very tough. It can be hard. I forgot to say my H then. Okay, like a Cockney geezer. Hard, innit? So hard. It can be very hard for anyone who doesn't understand my accent. I'm not a Cockney, by the way. Someone once thought I was from South Africa. I have no idea why. Right, so the pattern is string 6, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3. So low E, G, B, high E, B, G. Thumb on the low E, index on the G, middle on the B, ring on the high E, middle on the B, index on the G. So again, string 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Take your time with that, okay? And I'm playing it on a partial G where it's just 3rd fret low E, 3rd fret high E. Okay, then I'm taking my ring finger off, putting index finger 2nd fret of the high E. I'm playing that G major 7, very pretty. Then I'm putting my index finger at 1st fret of the high E to play a G7, and I'm putting my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the low E. So we've got this little lovely chromatic descending run. Okay, you might find an easier way to finger those notes. You might want to start with your ring finger on the low E and pinky on the high E. And then do this with the index. Okay, there's always more than one option, and that's the great thing about finger picking as well. You get more options because you don't need every finger of the chord. You can play the chord shapes, you know, different ways using different fingers, which suit you best, which may be slightly different to me. Okay, that's probably the best way. When my students, they find that the easiest way, the way I've just showed you there. Okay, so you can play that pattern just on those little voicings of a G chord. G, G major 7, G7. Then if you want, you can go down into an E minor, which is just the open strings. Okay, then a C, A minor, F, G. Okay, and then back to the C. This is a standard chord progression now. And it sounds a bit like probably songs you've already heard before, that sort of pretty 6/8 time finger picking with that progression. You know, Earth Angel, for instance, comes to mind. Okay, but you could change it up. You know, you could have loads of fun. You could switch a chord around. You could play different things. If you think, oh, that sounds a little bit cliche, change a chord. Swap the A minor for an E minor. Straight away, it sounds a bit different than the F. And you could swap the G for an E major. Slightly tense there, sounds quite cool. There's loads of things you can do. If you ever want to have fun, just finger pick it. Take a standard chord progression like that: C, A minor, F, G. Finger pick it, play some beautiful music, have loads of fun, and then just change one variable, like change one chord. Okay? What I did there was play that pattern. It's from page 44 in my book Fingerstyle 101. We had the G, G major 7, the G7 to the E minor. That's kind of like the intro before we went into the C, A minor, F, G, which is, you know, very much like kind of your verse for the idea. But the key thing is, you just have a bit of fun. You could try that example there, have loads of fun. Some things for you to think about there, just things for you to try. If you want to check out the book, you can go to fingerstyle101.com/book. Get it from me there. Okay, that's the book. So you can check that out. But most of all, I want you to enjoy what you're playing, have some fun. If you're new to fingerpicking or you want to get good at it, I hope this video was helpful, gave you a few ideas just to play about with and some things to think about, okay? So thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below. I really appreciate all the comments and I enjoy a lot of the likes. Some of my other videos have had like some real big growth and some, lots and lots of views lately, which is really cool. So you can check one of those out now. This blues video in particular, people seem to be really loving. So it's very different to what we've done here, but that's a really cool video. So thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye bye.